We don't just want to end plastic waste in the environment. We want to turn plastic waste into a valuable resource. Turning waste to worth is needed if the world wants to transition into a circular economy. Good afternoon, Your Excellency Minister Vera Wood, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates. First, I want to thank Koen Roon Groot and the SYMPOSIUM Cement Group for inviting me to speak at today's symposium. At the end of 2019, we introduced to you the Alliance to End Plastic Waste. But since then, a lot has happened. For one, COVID-19 has changed the world forever. And within this time, we have also witnessed the plastic waste challenge becoming bigger. While COVID-19 has heightened people's awareness of plastic waste, we have also seen nations grapple with policies around this issue. In fact, in 2020 alone, there have been several scientific research papers that have addressed this topic, and the trends are clear. Plastic waste entering the environment has become even more pronounced in the past 5 years. 11 million tons leak into the ocean annually, and if we don't do anything today, this number will rise to 29 million tons by 2040. A challenge of such global proportions needs a global response. And this is why, and the very reason why the world's largest companies came together in 2019 to form the Alliance to End Plastic Waste. We started with just over 20 member companies, and today that number has grown to over 50 companies. That also includes our cooperation with strategic allies and supporters. Our members consist of leading global organizations like the SYMPOSIUM Cement Group, Procter & Gamble, PepsiCo, just to name a few. And our allies include non-governmental organizations and development agencies like the United Nations UN Habitat, the German Development Agency, GIZ, but also cooperation with USAID and the World Economic Forum's Global Plastic Action Pact. It is estimated that $120 billion worth of plastic waste is lost to the environment because many cities just do not have proper systems to manage post-use plastics. And for the Alliance, we don't just want to end plastic waste in the environment. We want to turn plastic waste into a valuable resource. Turning waste to worth is needed if the world wants to transition into a circular economy. I'm also pleased to share with you that despite the challenges this past year, the Alliance has been able to progress from 5 projects in 2 cities to today being responsible for the implementation of 25 projects in 10 cities. These projects cover action areas like cleanup, collection, sorting, and processing, but we are also focusing on education and engagement. And we are confident that the plastic waste challenge, leakage, is a challenge that is solvable. And it is solvable because countries like Thailand are moving in the right direction. Today, multiple efforts are underway. And with the support of local industries and global non-profit organizations like ourselves, collaboration and partnership with others on the ground is already a reality. Some examples of our public-private partnerships include a project in Jembrana in the northwestern part of Bali in Indonesia. Here we established Jembrana's first ever solid waste management service with a full recycling system that will create new and permanent jobs for the municipality. By learning from Jembrana, we will now be able to scale and replicate these solutions across more than 30 communities and cities in Indonesia in the near future. And we also have projects in India and in Vietnam where we are working with Zero Plastic Waste Cities initiative a combined vision of the Alliance and the Grameen Creative Lab that was founded by the Nobel Peace Laureate Professor Yunus. I believe the Alliance is making strong progress, but we need real solutions and we need them a lot faster. The world will overcome COVID-19 and Asian cities like Bangkok will continue to attract growth. But rapid urbanization will put pressure on waste management systems that cannot cope with growing waste streams. And for any city to be sustainable and resilient, I believe it must adjust and even transform their waste management systems to cope with modern changes and meet citizens' expectations. In this aspect, I'm delighted that the Alliance will be working with the Thailand Public-Private Partnership for Plastic Management, or PPP Plastic, in the mission of developing sustainable solutions for the management of plastics and municipal solid waste. Apart from technical expertise, I'm also delighted that the Alliance will provide funding support to PPP Plastic in pilot waste management projects in Bangkok and the Rayong province. Ending plastic waste in the environment is not just about sustainability. It's about vision and it's about leadership. And we have a real opportunity to step up, lean in, and take responsibility, just like many of our member companies. Thailand has led the way in many of these initiatives, and like you, we are committed to action. And we are very delighted to be on this journey with you. Thank you very much.
SCG, Passion for Better.